Welcome back, and we're here at the Tahlequah City Fire Department with Chief Ray Hammonds, and we're glad that you're here today. And we were finishing up the last segment with talking about the training, which is a critical issue in any fire department.
Absolutely.
And I know it's #1 for you. And just talking to you, you're very passionate about the safety of your men, and of course, training is what it's all about.
Sure, it is. I mean, when you get in a situation where it's life or death, or where it's a threatening situation, any type of safety situation, you have to be prepared. You have to be trained to know what to do and how to handle it. You know, I have to apologize to my chiefs before me, because I used to wonder why they would pull me out too quick when I'd go into a burning structure, or when I'd go do something that I felt like I could handle, and they're like, "Hey, get back here." You know, I understand now as chief the worry I put them through, and I have to apologize for that. But it's one of those things that we really have to look out for, is that education, so they can have that training to know when is enough and when to say when.
Well, tell us a little bit about all the different training. I know that there's book studies, and there's also actual physical on-the-job site training.
You bet.
Tell us a little bit about that.
OSU Fire Service Training is our base education institution in the state of Oklahoma for the fire service, and they send people out. The instructors, they teach anywhere from volunteer firefighter practices to firefighter 1 on up to firefighter 2. We are basically now, in fact, this next month, our entire fire department will be firefighter 2 level, which will be the first time ever. We've always been firefighter 1, and firefighter 2 is just a step higher and a little bit more on the grounds knowledge, and how to handle the fire scene when it's there, and how to handle direction. And so the thing is, when we do this training, it brings us up to a different level, to where we are a little safer and a little more knowledgeable, and not just John Wayning it out there. You know, we tend to want to know what we're doing when we're messing with hazardous material and fire.
And the future of your training, you mentioned that you will be bringing some people from outside into your training sessions here? Yeah,
we have the Tahlequah Regional Training Center out here south town by the airport, with a burn building and a training facility. And when we bring OSU Fire Service training instructors in, with that may come people from Muskogee or Connors, or they may come from Altus, or wherever, you know, anywhere in the state of Oklahoma, and sometimes even outside the state of Oklahoma, they'll come there to train. So that's kind of an economy boost here, because they come here and stay and eat. So that's kind of a good thing too.
Well, I know, I believe it was last year you all actually had your convention here in Tahlequah, and I know that was a real big boost for the economy and a great time for everyone.
We were fortunate. Usually the president of the state association gets to host that convention. I was the 4th president that Tahlequah has had. Started back with Chief Bean, then it was Chief Stephen Smith, Chief Bob Adrian, and then me. So we were fortunate to have that come to Tahlequah, and there were those thought we couldn't handle the load, but we did, and everybody's still talking about it.
So they're wanting to come back, possibly, huh?
Yeah.
So maybe in 2011 or 12?
We've got guys that are aspiring to run for that office, so I'm not going to run for it again.
It's a lot of work, I know.
It's a 5-year commitment.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
So you have really been busy this last 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, wow. Well, we appreciate all your hard work in that aspect, but we have something really new coming to Tahlequah. Fire Station number 2.
Yep, Fire Station 2, the citizens seem to pass a tax to fund a second station for the city of Tahlequah. It is going to be located out at South Ridge, just behind the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints. They're just west of it. The city has purchased a parcel of property there, and it's going to be a smaller version of this station, a satellite station, if you will. And what we'll do is, we have equipment here that we have held on to make sure that we can keep equipment in the station. At first, this station is going to be set up to where, if we have runs, we've got full-time firefighters and volunteers that are scattered throughout. If they need a tanker or they need another engine, they can come by there, pick it up, respond to the scene appropriately. And then, you know, in the future, when the time comes, then the city can look at putting manpower out there if it's feasible at the time. So that's a question answered by people far bigger than me.
Well, it just makes sense. Tahlequah is certainly growing in leaps and bounds, and a lot of it, good amount of residential is growing south of town. So
You
that
bet.
just is a natural transgression to that way. What else have you got going on the radar?
Well, we've got more training coming for the entire county. We have, over the past several years, our county fire departments have worked diligently together to try and do a mutual aid type system where all our departments respond together, they train together, they respond together, and they can work together. If Keys has a fire, we can respond with them. If we have a big fire and we need help, they can come here. Woodall, Lowry, any surrounding fire department. You know, if we have something up north, Gideon and Lowry will respond with us, or Illinois River. If we have it out south, be Woodall, Keys. You know, east be Welling, west be Hobart. You know, those are the kind of things that we respond with each other, help each other. That mutual aid training is an ongoing thing that we do at our training center. We meet monthly as a board out there to try to talk about the issues and the response times and the needs of each department, because as they're all different.
Well, I think that's incredible. I think that does, like you said, absolutely increase your manpower, but it also gives you a sense of camaraderie. And I have noticed that you all have a good sense of brotherhood. And I don't know, it's just a feeling when you get around all these guys that they work so well together and they catch each other's back. I mean, it's just an incredible thing to watch.
Well, you know, this bunch down here, we are brothers. And the fire service as a whole throughout the nation generally has a pretty tight brotherhood. And we have a little saying down here, a bond forged by fire can't be broken. And that bond is that brotherhood. And if you're in other departments, we don't have any females, but it was sisterhood as well. There are some who have the ladies there. So, but we're a pretty tight bunch down here. I mean, we can squabble amongst each other, but everybody else better leave us alone.
Well, I think that's what makes a great department is when you have each other's back, and obviously you have their back, and I know they're proud to have you as chief, and we're honored that you're here with us today to tell us all about the Tahlequah City Fire Department.
Oh, thank you very much. I got a great group of guys down here.
Well, we agree with you. Thank you, and we'll be right back.